My name is John F. Cunningham. I'm a retired employee of the Boston Edison Company. I worked in information systems or information technology, whatever the buzzword is today. It used to be data processing. I spent over 40 years in that. I have 6 children. Unfortunately, I lost my wife, and here we are, we're plugging on. I've been active in the town since I moved into it, 1973, and I've been involved in all phases of how the town runs. I was on the appropriations committee. I was appointed to that, and I was elected secretary of the appropriation committee, and I was secretary for 7 years. I was on the committee for 9, which is the legal limit, and accomplished a heck of a lot of good things for the town with the help of my committee and my leadership. And I'm very, very proud of that. From there, I went on the personnel board, and I was, at various times, I was chairman of that, and we accomplished a great number of things. We standardized, to a great extent, the pay scales. We created a human resource department with a director, and that's functioning very, very well. I was chairman of the high school building committee, which is now done, but it took 2 committees to do it, and more money, because initially we were not given enough money, nor were we really told the total number of students to expect. Legion Field has been blown so far out of proportion. When you look at it realistically, it's not the Coliseum. It's a large field, has historic value for the town. However, it's in a residential neighborhood without very much parking. So taking those 2 considerations, you'd have to think about a park with sitting areas, maybe a couple of small athletic fields, but you'd have to keep a balance between the town needs and the neighborhood needs. I would have a meeting with the air base officials to see what's happening, what their plans are, and how does that conform to the amended plans that we had, to see where and how everything is going to happen, because things do change. These contracts expire periodically. We go through the same nonsense initially every time. The end of the world is coming. They want to empty our vaults. We don't want to give them anything. You have to see, one, what is being asked, what is being offered, and it's a negotiation, and we won't know until we see in our hands what we have to deal with. Towns do not like to give money to its employees. That's a given. And that's one of the big problems that we've never been able to solve. So we have to work around it. I would change the way they do the roads. They just redid Hickory Lane and They Should Drive. The consensus, I wouldn't even say the consensus, the majority of the people in this area, I think 100% think it was a lousy job. They took away our curbs, they gave us a skim coat of asphalt on a hot day. If someone parks on the sidewalk, it leaves tire marks. We have no curbs to protect our children, So we'd have to watch that. We'd have to have a lot more oversight on what is going on.
Weymouth's primary election will be held Tuesday, September 18th. The general election is November 6th. For more information about 2007 elections in Weymouth, Braintree, and Quincy, keep checking the Patriot Ledger at patriotledger.com. This is Jack in Canarcio.